I woke up one day and decided to send 100,000 cold emails in the next 30 days. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and what results I achieved. Before we dive deeper into it, let me just show you the overall statistics and the analytics of the campaign. As you can see, I've sent over 100,000 cold emails. I've contacted 34,000 new leads. We received 897 replies and ultimately 587 positive replies. I'm also going to show you the amount of new booked calls and closed deals just in a second. First of all, let me show you how I did it. The initial step was the entire setup, because you can't just randomly send 100,000 emails from a single email account. And here's exactly what I did. I've purchased 75 .com domains. I personally used Pork Bun, but you can use any other domain or hosting platform like GoDaddy, Namecheap, or whatever. I prefer using Pork Bun. The next step is to set up and configure the email accounts themselves. In this case, I needed 225 email accounts. For this step, I use Prospi, which is my platform because we're an official Google Inbox reseller. So yeah, I just filled the form here, listed all the domains that I purchased, and I configured 225 email accounts. The benefit here is that all these accounts are configured automatically. You just need to purchase them through the platform. And immediately after that, I began a 2-week warm-up because it's absolutely required. It has to happen if you want your emails to land in the inbox folder rather than the spam folder. So as you can see inside of Prospi, we have warm-up progress here, and the accounts are automatically being warmed up. So that's the initial setup. It took me a total of 2 hours, and the output is 4,500 emails per day sending volume available. Of course, this is after 2 weeks. So during those 2 weeks, I actually set up the entire funnel, everything else that's needed. I'm going to show you that in a second. But yeah, the first step is always the infrastructure itself, so we can use these 2 weeks to actually set up the rest of the funnel. The next step is offer and copy, and this is where most people go wrong. They believe that the infrastructure and the sending volume is enough, but that's not the case. If your offer and copy are not optimized for cold leads and cold email traffic, then everything else is absolutely worthless. The first step when it comes to offer and copy was Gamma.ai lead magnet plus a Loom video. If you haven't used Gamma, I definitely recommend it. It's a great platform. It's essentially AI-powered PowerPoint for presentations, and I essentially built a document or a presentation of a full strategy how to generate hundreds of leads with AI and cold email. So I used Gamma.ai for that because it has a lot of fancy features. You can add charts, images, and so on, and AI will help you craft a beautiful presentation. The next step was the Loom video. I only recorded the Loom video after finishing and wrapping up the presentation. So in this video, I actually go through the entire presentation and explain everything, so people who watch the video and see the presentation know exactly how they can set up a funnel and a system similar to this. The first step is Gamma lead magnet plus a Loom video. The next step was AI personalization, building the lead list and using AI to pull relevant information. I again used Prospi for this. As you can see, I built a list. This is only 5,000 people, but you can use Prospi to build lists of hundreds of thousands of people. And after building the lead list, I essentially ask AI to find their target audience, their service name, their sub-industry, and so on. You can also do custom AI research, but these three are the most popular prompts, and they are like proven and already tested. At this point, I have a lead list with double verified emails, which is crucial. If you don't verify your lead list, your emails are going to land in spam. So double verified leads, AI powered personalization, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The entire AI personalization and lead list building process. And finally, I launched the campaign. I use direct copy with a soft call to action. Let me just show you one example. The subject line was company name partnership, personalized, and I always add the question mark to the subject line because it slightly improves the conversions, but it's definitely worth it. As you can see, the copy is pretty straightforward here. I just offer them the Loom video and the course that I created. First name, wondering if you're using AI to close more target audience. Again, this is AI personalization that I mentioned a couple seconds ago. I've made a course that explains how other B2B companies generated 36 million in revenue in 2024 using AI and cold email. Can I send over the course? No cost. As you can see, I'm not pitching any calls, any free consultations, anything like that. I just ask them if they're interested in seeing the video. But as you can see, inside of the Gamma presentation, I actually have a bunch of call to actions: book a call, book a call, book a call. And when people reply, get back to me and say, yes, here, I want to see the video, I send them the presentation. Plus, I ask them if they're interested to jump on a quick call. That's the entire offer and copy process. Pair the lead magnet first, build a lead list and personalize the copy second, and write direct copy with soft call to action third step. Total input, only 10 hours to prepare everything that I just mentioned. If you use PowerPoint, it would take a lot longer than that, but Gamma is a great tool, so I suggest you building something similar. And the output is we have a lead magnet, we have personalized copy, and these are the results that I achieved. 2.6% reply rate. Keep in mind, this is not counting out of office or automated replies and so on. And I'm not asking people, I'm not giving them the option to unsubscribe, which is what a lot of people do and then brag about stupid high reply rates, when in reality people just reply, no, I'm not interested, unsubscribe and so on. We have 2.6% reply rate. 65% of those are actually interested, which means that I was generating 76 leads per day. If you're new to this game, you may think this is not a lot or this is completely achievable, but in reality, every single company that can generate 76 leads in a single day is making millions. Like, if you can achieve these results, you definitely know what you're doing. So what I'm trying to say here is that it's actually possible, it's doable. Like, prior to this, I was only sending like a couple hundred emails per day, but then I just decided, okay, let's go all in, let's see what happens. So I was generating 76 leads per day. This is where most people believe cold email funnel ends, but if you just have the leads watching your materials, only a minor percentage of them are actually going to book a demo call with you. So you definitely need a proper appointment setting process in place. Let me show you exactly what I did. First of all, the first step is using AI classifier, because if you don't do that, you need to constantly manage and keep track of all your inboxes, or maybe a single unibox that you have, but you don't know which reply is positive, which one is interested, which one is not interested, and so on, and you're wasting a lot of time trying to figure that out. So instead of doing that, you can set up an AI classifier. In this case, I again used Prospi, but you can build this automation in N8M, Make, Zapier, whatever, where AI essentially tracks all the replies that come in, then do the classification, either mark them as interested, meeting ready, referral, or not interested. Also, all the automated replies and out of office are automatically filtered out. So you don't need to waste your time on those leads. Essentially, you're only focusing on people who showed interest in your offer. The next step is instant email and Slack notifications. Like, even though AI can figure out which type of response this is, you still need to log into your email sending platform to check if there are any new replies or anything like that. So instead of doing that, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are instantly notified via email or Slack. In my case, I used both, and this is what it looks like. Again, Prospi, this is a native functionality within Prospi, but if you use any other email sending platform, you can configure this yourself in make.com, N8N, and so on. So this is what it looks like. Hey there, a new sales lead has been generated. This is the person that replied. You can see the entire conversation and you can click to reply. I'm going to explain this one in a second. But essentially what we managed to do within Prospi is to get all the replies within 3 to 5 seconds. So usually it takes 3 to 5 minutes for the reply to receive, to be seen in your inbox. Within Prospi, we actually have 3 to 5 seconds delay. This is a similar notification, but in this case it's in Slack. New interested lead, all the information, you can see it in the CRM. You can connect on LinkedIn, which again boosts the conversion rate. If you instantly connect with that person on LinkedIn, you can see their website and so on. The first step, AI classifies all the responses. The second step is AI notifies us via email and Slack. And finally, we have AI suggested replies. If you start receiving a lot of replies, you'll most likely notice that a lot of them are actually similar, but you need to add some parts of personalization in the reply itself. If you just copy paste the same template to every single lead, I guarantee you won't book more than 10% of them. So the replies need to be personalized, especially if people get back to you with some additional questions. Then of course you want to reply and answer them before sending the lead magnet and so on. So what we did inside of Prospi is we essentially built an AI agent that you can train. You can provide campaign information. For example, you can add a lead magnet link here, and here you can ask it how to reply. You can say use a casual tone, short sentences, and so on. So you enter all your campaign information, your lead magnet link here, your pricing, whatever, and AI will automatically suggest a personalized reply for every single lead. And that's what we use inside of step 2, essentially. So when we receive a notification like this, we just click to reply, and this will automatically open up a new email for us, and AI will automatically fill the entire, write the entire email. So before sending, you can just check it out, you can approve it, you can edit it, and then just click send. This step actually makes sure that we get back to all the leads who showed interest in our offer within minutes. Most often it's even within seconds. The appointment setting process, the overall input. Now keep in mind, this is the input because we're using Prospi. If you're using any other email sending platforms, then of course you would need to set up all these make automations and so on. But in my case, it was only 1 hour to configure everything, and the output was less than 1 minute speed to lead. 30% book rate, which means that we are booking 22 qualified sales calls per day, and in 30 days, a total of 484 calls. Now, this is a screenshot from iClosed. If you don't know about them, iClosed is a great software. It's similar to Calendly and so on, but it's easier to capture leads through iClosed. This is a screenshot. As you can see, we booked, this is 5 business days, we booked 95 qualified sales calls. Now, this is October 6th and today is October 14th. So this was essentially last week. Don't make the same mistake that most people do when they launch cold email campaigns. You actually need more steps and more processes after you launch your campaign. You definitely need fully dialed in appointment setting process in place. Now, after we book the calls, let me actually show you what we did when it comes to the sales process itself. Sales process. The first one was CRM integration. We're calling all the leads and we have automated nurturing sequence. My CRM of choice was High Level, but you can use any other platform. You can use HubSpot, Close CRM, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Most of them are pretty similar. We essentially integrated Prospi with Go High Level. So as soon as we receive a positive reply, we automatically import that specific lead to our CRM. We grab the phone number from the email signature and we enrich it inside of high level. So then the appointment setter can actually call all the leads as soon as we receive a reply for them. You can also set up automated nurturing sequences like sending case studies and similar things before the actual demo call. When it comes to the scheduler, I already mentioned it. We use iClosed. You can use Calendly as well. You can use cal.com, but I personally use iClosed because it has some advanced functionalities and so on. And lastly, we use the two-call close system with the pitch deck. If you're not familiar with it, essentially two-call close means that first call is actually qualification call, meaning you're only asking your prospects questions. You ask them about their business, about their offers. You try to figure out if you're the right fit and if you can actually help them. The worst thing you can do is pitch something to someone that you can't really help. Like they're going to spot it, notice it immediately, and you just wasted your time. So first call is qualification call, and for the second call we actually prepare a pitch deck. It looked like this: Prospi all-in-one prospecting and B2B lead generation solution, where 95% of the pitch deck is pre-made, already written, configured, and so on. And we change 5%. So let me just write it down. 95% is generic. It's high quality, but it's generic. It's the same for every single lead. And 5% of the pitch deck is actually personalized. The things that we personalize in the pitch deck is their pain points, because if you just address some random pain points they don't care about, you're not closing that deal. So what you want to do is actually mention all the pain points from the qualification call. So by this point you already understand what they're struggling with and so on, and you make sure to actually add that to the pitch deck itself. So that's the entire sales process. Import directly from cold email campaigns to the CRM, start calling leads. We doubled our conversions when we started calling every single lead. Automated nurturing sequence, iClosed as a scheduler, and two-call close with a pitch deck. Total input to prepare all of this was 6 hours. Output, we had 82% show-up rate and 22% close rate, which means we were closing 4 new deals every single day. Now, if you're running an agency, most likely you'd be happy with 4 new deals per month when it comes to cold email funnel, but I'm just showing you what's possible. Like, I couldn't believe it until I actually did it. So this is completely achievable and probable. Again, it depends on your offer, target audience, and so on. Our offer was easy to sell via cold email, but yeah, these are the results. 4 new deals per day. So to sum it up, let me do a quick breakdown of the entire process. It took me 30 days to send all the leads and everything. It took me around 20 hours to actually configure the entire system. We sent over 100,000 cold emails and contacted more than 30,000 new leads. Funnel is fully automated with AI. As you saw, we use AI for personalization. We use AI to classify responses, to suggest new replies, to get notified, and so on. 100,000 emails sent, 484 qualified sales calls booked, and we ended up signing 88 new clients. Now, again, this depends on your close rate and so on. Our offer is actually not that expensive. So yeah, we were able to convert in more than 20%, but even with 10%, if you scale to this volume, this is definitely achievable. So if you're still thinking that cold email is dead, you should definitely reconsider this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These are the results. 88 new deals. And I strongly encourage you to try, maybe not this crazy volume like 100,000 emails per month, but at least start sending 500, 600 emails per day. So that's pretty much it. I hope you found this video useful, and if you're interested in learning more about AI and cold email and seeing actual results like this, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'll be posting videos like this every single day.